Okay. So what's up guys, welcome back. Lord has been here with another video, and today let me just bring you up to speed. Let's just take a quick rundown of what happened to Huawei before I unbox the Y9 Prime. And this is what happened. So we woke up one morning and Huawei was put on the United States entity list, and what this basically meant was they couldn't trade with the US company. The one that kind of shook people to the core was Google. That kind of meant that Huawei phones that will be shipped in the future, that will come out in the future after August, where the license period to keep using Android will expire, will ship with a different operating system. But Huawei kind of saw this coming sometime back, so they were secretly working on their own operating system. It was dubbed Hongmeng OS or Oak OS or Arc OS. And a couple of weeks later, we saw news that Oak OS, Arc OS, or call it whatever you will, was faster than Android. And so we saw Google going back to POTUS and telling them that banning Huawei was a wrong idea, was a wrong move. And right now, the dust isn't quite settled, but as it is, Huawei can do business with the United States, with specific companies in the United States, meaning your Huawei phone, any Huawei phone you'll buy right now, will ship with Android, and Android will keep working, and you're going to get updates. So the story is still young. As I've said, the dust hasn't settled, but we're going to look at it. We're going to wait for more news. Maybe we'll get a whole ultimatum, a whole complete version of this whole fiasco, and we'll see the future of Huawei phones. So straight to it, let's jump into the Huawei Y9 Prime 2019. And so here's the box. Let's take a quick tour of the box. Here's the Y9 Prime branding and picture. Down here we see the specs of the phone. We appear to be having the 128GB and 4GB of RAM model, and we have the midnight black color. So let's quickly take this off. Wow, okay. First up, we're greeted with the phone over here. Let's just take this out. Okay, pull this out. So here's the phone. Let's put it to the side. Check what we get in the box. Okay, we have some more papers over there. Here we have the SIM ejector tool, your paperwork, and they included a silicone case. Over here we have the power brick. You have your charging cable, which finally is a USB Type-C cable. Over here you have a pair of headsets, earphones over here, meaning this phone does come with a headphone jack. And anything else here, and that's all you get in the box. So let's just put all this aside, get to what we really want to see over here, and that is the Huawei Y9 Prime 2019. Okay, there it is, midnight black. Let's quickly check out the key features of this phone. This phone comes with a 6.59-inch Huawei Ultra full view display, an auto pop-up selfie camera, a triple AI camera, 4 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage, and a 4000 mAh battery. Pretty basic stuff, basic specs we're used to seeing in our phones in 2019. But what we're really going to have a look at is this auto pop-up selfie camera. It has a special feature built into it, and I really can't wait to test that out. So let's peel this off. Oh yes, and let's boot it. Let's see if she has any juice in the tank. And there we go. And powered by Android. And there we go, straight into the home screen. Let's take a quick tour of the phone. On this side, you get your volume rocker, your power button, your speaker grill, your USB Type-C port, your microphone, and your headphone jack. On this other side, we have nothing. On top here, this is where the camera pops up from, and here is where your SIM card goes. Over this side, we get the cameras. As you can see, we're having a triple lens camera setup. You're getting a 16 megapixel f1.8 wide lens, an 8 megapixel ultra wide lens, and a 2 megapixel f2.4 depth sensor for your portrait shots. And you get a fingerprint scanner, the traditional fingerprint scanner, and that's just about it. So let's jump into the phone itself. About phone, yes, it's the HUAWEI skin running on top of Android, and over here it's shipping with Android 9 straight out of the box. Also, this is a 1080p resolution screen. We're using the high silicon Kirin 710 chipset. Something you should know, Huawei doesn't use Snapdragon chipsets. It actually builds its own chipsets to power their phones, the Kirin line of chipsets. Now, jumping into the fingerprint settings, so let's set up a fingerprint on here, see how fast the fingerprint can lock and unlock the phone. So let's try unlocking this phone. With the phone off, pretty snappy. Boom, we're in. What about with the screen on? Fast, it's faster than some of the phones I've tested. Yeah. Nice. But I've kind of noticed you actually don't have the option to use your face to unlock the device over here. As I mentioned earlier in the video, this is a 6.59 inch 1080p screen, and let's just quickly look at the viewer experience when you're consuming media on this thing. So just pulling up some YouTube, and this is at maximum brightness, so we're getting all vivid colors over here. And the advantage of having a bezel-less phone as this, you can actually just zoom to fill the whole screen, and you actually have no obtrusion when you're watching your content, like so, because the camera has been hidden in the pop-up mechanism on this other side. So let's test those speakers. We know that that is a must. Let's just pull up some NCS. Okay. It's actually pretty loud. I like how loud the sound is. So it's a mono speaker. You get one mono bottom firing speaker, meaning sound only come out of the speaker, not a stereo experience from the speaker. Also, let's go take a quick look at the camera where everything special is happening. Okay, let's just do that. So this is the camera itself. You get the aperture mode, which blurs the background of photos to emphasize subjects that are within 2 meters. I think that's a gimmick. I don't know, because it kind of works the same way with the portrait shots, but we'll see. You get a night mode, you get a portrait mode, a normal photo mode, a video mode, and a couple of camera settings. And you can also see that with this phone, your video maxes out at 1080p full resolution. So let's take a quick photo with the normal standard angle. One time zoom, there goes. And let's switch to the wide angle. Oh, you can actually fit a lot more into the wide angle shot. So let's jump into the selfie camera, and this is where the pop-up magic happens. And there we go. Nice. So Huawei have actually rated this pop-up camera to go up and down 50,000 times throughout the phone's lifetime. Again, having a pop-up camera means you have to sacrifice for waterproofing of the phone. You're getting pretty much the standard features of a selfie camera: your portrait mode, your normal photo mode, and your video mode. And let's take a portrait selfie over here, and let's look at it. I actually can't complain. The 16 megapixel camera is actually doing a good job with the AI camera feature built in here. You can actually see it's actually mapping the blur, the edges quite nicely, though there's some blur spilling into the object in focus, say here, over here, but that's something they can fix with software updates. And how about a normal photo? That is how a normal photo looks. Now we also want to test a feature that's built in here to protect the pop-up camera. See, when you drop this phone, the accelerometer in the phone actually detects that the phone is dropping and quickly retracts the pop-up camera to prevent it from breaking or damaging. So let's test that out over here, and there you're getting a message that your phone may have been dropped. To prevent damage, the camera was automatically retracted. Continue using camera. And it's retracted. It's good to see that such protection measures are coming on here. And just to mention, we didn't see that feature in the Oppo F11 Pro, which I unboxed and tested a couple of weeks back. So let's go to the gestures over here, because there's something special going on with the gestures on this phone. So system navigation, you have an option to choose either gestures, the 3-key traditional navigation that you're all used to, or the navigation dock. So let's try the gestures over here. Okay, so to go back, you just swipe from that side or either on this side. To go to your home screen, you just swipe up. To go to your recent tasks, you swipe and you hold, and your recent tasks are displayed. And to launch your Google Assistant, you swipe and hold any sides of your phone. That's actually nice. I kind of like how Huawei have done the gestures. They're not complicated, not convoluted like what we saw on the Oppo F11 Pro. So that's it for the unboxing and first hands-on impressions of the Huawei Y9 Prime 2019. I'm going to use it for a couple of days, do more tests on it, take more pictures, see how that camera holds up in low light, and hit you guys up with a review. Let me know which phone you want me to compare this to, and I'll do that for you guys. So my name is Hezion. Okay, I know this is kind of the boring part, it's YouTube rules. Okay, my name is Hezion, this is Lord Hezion. That was the Huawei Y9 Prime 2019 unboxing, and make sure you subscribe if you haven't, like, share this video with your friends, and let me see you in the next one. Peace.